When done properly, the internet, screens, and particularly social media can provide 5 essential elements of adolescent well-being: a sense of control over one's environment, individuation, self-expression, a connection to others, and acceptance. And then there is the abyss. Welcome to App-Propriate, a podcast designed to give you a little taste into the positives and negatives of the most popular social media apps, so that you and your most importants can make more informed, healthy, and safer choices when it comes to interacting through your screens. I'm your host, Joe Langford. Note that I said safer, not safe. Interacting through screens with other humans contains a degree of natural risk, just like real life. And I believe that education leads to empowerment, and I hope this information helps add a degree of safety, social responsibility, and good digital citizenship to your social networking and the conversations you have about it with your family. Today's episode is about Periscope. Periscope falls into the live streaming / connection motivated app category. It's owned by Twitter and is considered one of the first live streaming video apps. Periscope allows users to broadcast real-time videos and watch live videos, which are referred to as broadcasts, from all over the world on their phones. When you open up the Periscope app, you'll have 2 login options, either your Twitter account or your phone number, and then you're able to set your username and complete your profile. Once that's done, you're good to go. Press a button and you're live and directly connected to your audience. Any followers will be instantly notified as soon as you begin broadcasting, and then they can join, comment, and send feedback in the form of heart emojis, which I'll explain in just a bit. Periscope's Watch tab, the little TV icon in the bottom left corner, is Periscope's default homepage. When users open the app, they'll land in this section, and broadcasts happening are at the top and appear randomly chosen, with the most recent broadcast section next as you scroll down. Tapping on any broadcast allows you to view them. And if the broadcast is live, users are able to interact with the broadcaster via comments and questions in real time in the dialog box at the bottom of the broadcast. Whether a broadcast is live or recently recorded, users can also follow that broadcaster, share the broadcast with others, see who else is watching or has watched, and or send them hearts. Again, I'll get to it. When users follow someone else on Periscope, they will be invited to join in their future broadcasts via notifications. Their future broadcasts will show up in your Watch tab until their 24-hour timer expires, and they will be able to share other broadcasts that they like with you. Okay, the hearts thing. Hearts are a currency on Periscope. Little floaty heart emojis communicate to other broadcasters that you appreciate them or their content, and you can tap the screen to give as many hearts to as many broadcasters as you like at any time, sprinkling the screen with animation, resembling more like virtual applause than the traditional Facebook-style like. The applause meter aspect of the hearts also means that the more hearts a broadcaster earns, the more likely they are to show up in the app's most loved section, which helps them be discovered by other users. Videos are posted live, directly to the site, with no delay or lag time. It is live, and though many of the streams are related to silliness, celebrity promotion, and of course politics, violence and criminality have been known to show up, most famously the live-streamed rape of a young girl from Ohio and a young French woman who suicided live on the app a few years ago. As with any social media platform, what you get from Periscope will definitely depend on whom you follow, though most parents' primary concern about Periscope is either what their kid might see or what their kid might do on the app. Both are necessary conversations. Start with the hearts. Yeah, they sound a bit silly, but I'm telling you, if you're sharing something in a live video and your screen starts filling up with happy little animated hearts, it can be ridiculously and unexpectedly exciting, much like actual applause in real life. And if you've ever had any kind of ovation, like during a game, receiving an award, or giving a presentation, you know what I'm talking about. Do not underestimate their cheesy little powers. This aspect of it means that some kids are going to be tempted to do things that are more silly, scandalous, or sexy in an effort to score those arbitrary and fleeting little attention emojis. So guidelines and guardrails around content and behavior are an important conversation piece. Negative attention is also a consideration, including cyberbullying and sexual harassment. Periscope, like most live streaming apps, is effectively unmonitored, and users are free to behave however they choose without fear of clear consequence. Before allowing your child to use this app, discuss the probability that they will see content that can disturb them, and make a values-based plan around what you expect them to do when, not if, that happens. When you block a user on Periscope, that user will not be able to follow you or view any of your broadcasts, chats, or hearts in the app. You will also be unable to follow or see that user's broadcasts, chats, and hearts. If you see a user posting abusive comments in a broadcast, users are encouraged to screenshot the offensive content or the creator and email it to safety@periscope.tv. Periscope videos are typically available on the app for 24 hours after going live, and they can be rewatched, recorded, and/or reposted by other users. Kids need to be coached that the internet is forever, and that gross or irresponsible behavior on their part can come back to haunt them even years down the road. I encourage listeners, if you haven't already, to check out my twin episodes on YouTube, one about consuming content online and one about creating content, for a deeper dive on doing both safely. If you're going to let your child use Periscope, there are a few initial steps you can take to help ensure their safety. Firstly, you should create your own account and share it with them. This helps us not only participate in our kids' world, but gives them creative flexibility, but allows us to keep ultimate veto power over the content. Secondly, make sure that your child's location services are disabled. If the location feature isn't disabled, Periscope, by default, tags broadcasts with a GPS marker. Those markers are also time-stamped, allowing predators to suss out not only where your kid posted from, but when, adding another layer of danger. And lastly, know which accounts they're following and who follows them back. Periscope broadcasts do not have to be public. Private broadcasts are more secure and a much safer and socially responsible way to let kids practice and get their sea legs around content creation, with a smaller selected audience able to view their stream. As parents, our children's safety is our biggest concern, and with proper supervision, Periscope can be a fun, interactive tool which offers a dynamic look at the world in real time. Thank you for listening. I'm Joe Langford. I'm a therapist, a sex and tech educator, and a dad, and I specialize in helping families navigate that intersection of adolescence, sexuality, technology, and behavior. More information about me and my work to promote healthy, positive, and safer sexual and social behavior, both online and off, can be found at my website, beheroes.net.
The advice presented in this podcast is a form of education and is intended to provide general information about common though broad topics that impact underage people. Specific circumstances and facts may make said advice unsuitable and/or other actions necessary for individuals. This podcast is meant to be an adjunct, not a replacement, for IRL experience, professional advice, and good old-fashioned common sense. In addition, much of the information included here can and most likely will change with time, culture, and the rapid development of technology. BeHeroes.net does not seek nor accept any monetary gain or financial support from any social media platform mentioned. BeHeroes.net is committed to providing quality consulting, coaching, product, speaker, and contracted therapeutic services, advocacy, and resources to clients, visitors, customers, colleagues, and fans. Appropriate is produced by BeHeroes.net.